I think I'm gonna land right.
Now this next skateboarder to drop in, making his event debut, 29-year-old Mark Suciu.
Who is this?
This is Gary Rogers', dare I say, favorite skateboarder?
100%. 100%.
And for the uninitiated, what makes
that.
Mark so extraordinary, Gary?
Basically, growing up together and seeing somebody from like close by that you were in the neighborhood contest
He's a Bay
with,
Area native from Saratoga.
You know, be super good and stay motivated. A lot of our friends love skateboarding, but Mark had like a different look for it. And I feel like we shared that passion to really like try to pursue skateboarding. And then Burial Hill is also one of my favorite tricks, and he did it over love. So, I don't know, man, just the way Mark sees everything when he drops in and start his parts, cross-continental, it's different. It's really different. It's his own. He obviously is inspired by a lot of people, but that's what makes him my favorite. For real.
Suciu, of course, the 2021 Thrasher Skater of the Year, due in large part to the Mark Suciu. You know, it's funny, we were just talking about Carlos and his backgrounds. Mark grew up in the Bay Area, then went to college at Temple, the rich skateboarding scene of Philly, and now lives in New York.
Mark went around and just dominated people's spots, too. That was the cold part, that front people front 180 out. And then doing switch front people back 180, which is really hard. Mark is very well traveled. He's fluent in French. His dad invented autofocus, or like the patent for it. Yes, yeah, bro.
Well, if he grew up in Saratoga, then I don't doubt it. Real estate ain't cheap out there.
Oh my goodness. Don't go on Zillow, look up the prices, y'all.
Last 10 seconds for Mark Suciu.
Ooh, Nollie 3.
So an improved run from Mark here on his second.
One of those everybody's favorite type of skateboarders, too.
No doubt.
Until he comes to and he can just take it from you on his first appearance. And I don't think they're going to look at him the same. I still got his back.
Of how he looks at a feature in the streets. That is somewhat refreshing because so many of these guys who skate in these contests regularly tend to zone in on what's possible with any given feature, and a fresh set of lenses from somebody that you don't traditionally see in this format is really special.
Exactly. It could probably open up for someone, like now it's late because, you know, but it can have somebody else looking like, oh, that was possible. Like Deshaun could probably look at that gap lip and be like, I can gap nose blunt that. You know what I'm saying? Just because Mark's inspiration.
Thanks.
Like, he has his own grind, man. Dude, it's different.
So this is Mark Suciu's third run here in the men's skateboard street final.
Doing that gap front lip again. Feeble front one. Switch front feeble to fakie. Actually to forward. Kick foot back lip. 270 lip forward. See, he's putting it together. Now he's putting it together. Burial Hill. That's the most splackety splack trick you could do. Back three.
Last 10 seconds for Mark.
What are you gonna do? Oh, trying to go Suciu grind to finish it out. Hopefully in that next run. Hopefully in that next run.
Everything was working for Mark on that run.
Oh.
Except his own trick at the end. Take another look.
That's it, it's just crazy. Except his own trick at the end. And we got
everything was clicking except for his ender. If he can do that again.
That Suciu grind is probably the hardest trick out here today, 100%. Without being flipped into, just the technicality of the rail he wants to do it on, that's a very difficult trick. So I would hate to be a judge if he gets his whole line. That back-to-back right there is nuts. Oh, it's coming together. Stop playing with him. Splickety splack.
Okay.
Here it goes.
Everything is tracking for Mark
I
Suciu.
just got a headache. Oh! Wants to just simply do better for himself. He's like, I'm not going to go to that. I'm not going to do my own grind. That's kind of a flex anyway. Like, you ain't gold medal on your grind. He's humble. He be reading, you know.